says, let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
Yeah, they always want these statutes. That's why they create these laws, constitutions, and awards. And so when you go from generation to generation, once we pass this element of knowingness, then 10 years from now, people will think that Eminem started rap, or whoever there was a king of the UFC, a king of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because they need their tokens. They'll make sure, man. And Jake will say, oh man, it's just a award, it's just this, it's just that, and just this statue. Let them do what they gonna do, as long as we making our money. But as long as you go, they're gonna show themselves to be great and continue to say you're nobody. Just like you see the prime thing, what they do in movies. Like you watch the fucking the Prince of Egypt, a story about Moses. The Pharaoh is the only nigga that's close to having melanin. Everybody else is Edomites, and only the niggas is a bunch of niggas holding the fans and shit, the servants. Go ahead.
It says, for this is our portion, and our lot is this. Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
That's the so-called white man's lot. That's in his blood. Go ahead.
Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Yep. So they don't care how it takes you. You know how much it takes to get Social Security. Was it like what, 65 now or something like that?
I think they bumped it like 67 or something.
Like 67. Like you're dying, man. You're on a decline. You know. Was it retirement that's up there like that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's supposed to be like 40, mid-40, you know, 50. So when you retire, you still could do shit, man. You're done. You take that retirement money, you go straight to an old folks home and give it right back to them. You know? Go ahead.
Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Let the strength be the law of justice. Their law, their judicial system, there ain't no justice in this system, it's just justice to them. Okay? It just help protect them. Okay? This is East all the way, man. The so-called white man all the way. Okay? And if not, then who is he? Who is this talking about as a nation of people? I ain't talking about individual niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can pick out a random nigga that does that. No, I'm talking about the nation of people, man. Okay?
Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn.
Yeah, we're not, the righteous is Negro, Latino, Native Americans. The so-called white man saying, let us not lay in wait, because he is not for our turn. Why we're not for his turn? Because we always talking shit about how they do things, man. Like you be at the job and you be doing something like, you know what I'm saying, like you gotta wear seatbelts and shit. You know what I'm thinking like, fuck that seatbelt, you know what I'm saying? Because you know you gotta work at a certain pace. You gotta get off and on that motherfucker, we gotta click it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, meanwhile, you got other Edomites that don't wear seatbelts. You got other niggas that break the rules, basically, Edomites too. But let you be chilling talking. Let Jake start talking, you know what I'm saying? Then sit there, man, and stop these niggas talking. You don't do, you talk. Anything we do is a problem. You gotta correct. Like we was trying to work Friday, man, trying to get the fuck up out of there. And we hustling. At first it was all Jake. We had an Iscarite, and the rest of it was Jake. I think one of the brothers was Puerto Rican, Manessa. Not Manessa, but Ephraim. But long story is a bunch of Israelites. And then, so we up there, we're hustling. And then the Iscarite left. So the Edomite came over there. He's sitting behind us looking. Those Alex supposed to be over there. This one, nigga, go fucking pick boxes. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. Nigga made me be doing this. Look.
It says because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings.
Yeah, we're clean contrary to the so-called white man's doing. We ain't about that. We ain't snitching and shit. You know, we be at work, white boy, snitching. But they like to snitch. The morals and their ethics are not the same. They're bitter. You know what I'm saying? They're just not right. You know? And we're different. We got morals. We got honor. It's just certain jakes pick up on the so-called white man's ways. The scripture say, learn not to wear the heathen. It tells you that for a reason. All right, go ahead.
He upbraided us with our offending the law.
Yep. And y'all are like, we always talk about how they eat pork, how they dress, you know what I'm saying? How they act. You know, even when Jake don't know the law, they upbraid him about upholding the law. But it all revolves around your character at the end of the day, being snakes and shit, you know?
And objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
Yep, the transgressions of the education, the Big Bang Theory, amongst other things, man. They always trying to teach you some dumb shit, man. Trying to teach you about homosexuality, man. That's going on right now, okay? Trying to teach you about that men and women are equal, you know? But back in the day, it was even worse, man. They wore in the book of 13 Tribes, it goes into how they wore their drawers. They never took their drawers off. They just let them disintegrate. You let it get that dirty, it disintegrates. And then you just put on. That's that. Boy, that's beyond dirty. Like, I ain't never do a pasta. But you should do kind of start ripping at them.
Right. Everybody they had this rips in their drawers. They had disintegration. they never wore it.
Because you got the same time, you gotta kind of, you know, that's what they do with their drawers, man. They just wear them till it just disappears. Like,
yo, what's your magic trick? Wait a minute.
That shit is funny.
That's their education. That's the type of shit they see as logical.
Why put on new clothes like it's right?
Like, they be out there shitting and sweating and shit like that. Like,
ass crack sweating.
You gonna keep the road going?
Right? We'll have a little accident, right?
Man.
So they women stuff, shit was showing with their skirt, they kept their legs open, you know? Shit like that. The women didn't shave, you know? Go ahead.
He professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calls himself the child of the Lord.
He called himself, he professed that he had the knowledge of the Most High. That's the main one that can convert it, Jake. That's the main so-called religious tycoon that got niggas, this so-called white man. He don't keep none of the laws, man. Oh, no, back up a little bit.
It says, I'm reading back at 12. It says, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings.
Yeah.
He upbraided us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgressings of our education. He professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calls himself the child of the Lord.
Oh yeah. We profess ourselves to have the knowledge of the Most High. We call ourselves the child of the Lord. Yasha'Allah, which means the prince of the power, which basically means we're a child of God. Okay? So that's what we're doing. They don't like that. You know, that's why they take and paint the white Jesus when he was a dark-skinned man. Because we profess ourselves to be children of the Most High. Once you go and get that in your head, then they're gonna be like, oh wait, the real righteous people are people of color, or Negro, Latino, Native Americans, dark-skinned people. Okay? Go ahead.
He was made to reprove our thoughts.
Yeah.
He is grievous. He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
He is grievous unto us. We are grievous, even to behold. You know what I'm saying? They don't like what we walk around. A lot of shit, certain shit that we do is worth it to be talking shit about. But the so-called white man, that's what I'm talking about. They're proud. They don't like what we do because they women to walk around certain ways, but they don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? But when our women walk around doing the same nasty ass shit, they got something to say about it. It's a big thing. Alright, shaking your ass was not the thing until Miley Cyrus came out with that joint. Okay? Right? I mean, sometimes you gotta get out your car and listen. You know? I know y'all might be busy doing things, but sometimes you gotta stand up and listen. You know, like you're doing in church. That's good.
This shit in the back, ugly, looking like a big ass grizzly bear. She go,
Big feet.
yeah. Like you can barely sit in the back seat. Like,
It says, he is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion.
Yeah, his ways are another fashion. Our ways are different. Okay? We eat meat always done. Y'all eat meat, y'all meat rare, medium rare.
Fresh out the refrigerator.
Okay?